Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Michaela, and in today's video we are going to be decluttering and organizing my everyday makeup station. I have a desk there that has a bunch of products on top that I use every single day, or the days that I wear makeup, and then I have a drawer thing from IKEA. I think they're called the Alex drawers. I think that's it. And that is filled, the first 3 drawers is filled with everyday makeup as well. So that is what I'm going to be organizing today. I've been putting it off for a very long time and it's very messy. So before we get into it, here's the before shots. This is going to be the embarrassing part. Here is the before of the top of my vanity area. So we're obviously going to tidy all of this up and make it all look a lot nicer and a lot less cluttered than it currently is. Here is a look at my everyday makeup drawer. This has brow stuff, mascara, powders, blushes, all that kind of stuff in the back as well. This drawer is always my messiest drawer because this has lip products and a bunch of concealers, highlighters, lip glosses, all of that kind of stuff is in here. And then the third drawer down here is a mess. This is foundations, skincare products, lashes, there's just a whole lot of mess going on in here. So we're gonna clean this up, get out kind of the expired stuff or stuff I'm not going to use because it's summertime now, and refresh this to make some room for other products. And then this third drawer down here is also a big mess. This is where I keep my foundations that I'm not currently using. Usually the ones that I use most often stay on top of the table, but I'd love for this to have more space in it. It also has some skincare and obviously some lashes, so this really needs to get decluttered, take out what's expired, and also just the products that aren't suited to use in the summer to make room for the stuff that is. Then if you are wondering what's in the second and third drawers, this one kind of just has a bunch of sunglasses and cases and different travel things like that. Obviously too many. I'll probably have to organize that. And then this last drawer does have nail polishes in it, and I kind of just reorganized those a couple days ago. I just flipped them all up. I should go through this at some point, and then I have my brush cleaner glove as well in this drawer. This feels really overwhelming and very daunting, and it's obviously the reason I've been putting it off for so long because I really don't want to do this, but it's necessary and I feel like I'm going to feel so good. I know I'm going to feel so good once this is done, so let's just get started. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribed and stay a while, check out my other videos, and if you are subscribed, turn on the little bell, post notifications to get notified every single time I post a new video. It just helps my videos actually get to your subscription boxes in case they're not showing up there, because that is what the YouTube algorithm has been doing to us. So definitely turn on post notifications, and let's go ahead and jump into this video. So at the beginning of the year, I did a massive makeup declutter, and if you guys want to see that video, I'll have it linked down below, but I basically went through my entire makeup collection except for this area and decluttered that. And so it's been a minute since I've done this area, and so I really needed to go through and get rid of things that have been expired, I don't use anymore, maybe shades that aren't the correct shade for me in this current moment, and just tidy everything up. So starting off, I like to take everything off of the space. Not only is this a great idea to clean the actual surface with some cleaning spray to get rid of dust and different things like that, especially if you haven't done it in a while, but it's also nice to just reset everything and only put back products you're actually going to use. So on the top of this cabinet, I do have a tin organizer that holds some extra brushes and usually my sunscreens and my sprays, my setting sprays, and also a makeup remover. And then I also have this spinning thing. I found this at HomeSense a while back, and it's really, really great. It has a lot of different sections for my everyday makeup, and so I really wanted to take everything out of this, wipe it down, give the mirrors a wipe on the side with a mirror-specific cleaning cloth, and then put back only the products that I want in specific categories. Some of the categories that I kind of fit into here is I wanted one section for concealers, I wanted one for palettes, I had a section at the top for other eyeshadow palettes, I have my everyday most used foundations in here, I wanted a section for primers. Any product that I'm removing from the space is either going back into my makeup storage bins in my closet to use at a later date if it's the wrong shade, or I know I'm going to use a product just not currently, or it's going to friends and family or getting tossed if it's expired. I also had this jar filled with eyeliners and pens and little tools and stuff, and some perfume that I just hate this jar and I've had for so long, and it was a really old DIY, so I wanted to swap that out for something cuter, and I just had this little plant pot hanging around, and I thought this would be a cute one to just fill the space and add some color, so switch those out. I also have some palettes that I use that are from Benefit, and I just wanted to kind of bookcase those in beside the pencils just to tidy everything up and clear off the surface because it was so cluttered before. And then I stacked up some peroxide and some facial mist beside that, kind of just because there wasn't enough room in the tin organizer to keep those, so they just kind of stay laid out, but I use them quite often, so it's nice to have them readily available. Okay, now moving on to the fun part, the drawers. So this first drawer is an absolute mess to start with, but I have a section and I have little like Tupperware containers that I got from the dollar store from various trips. So they're kind of mismatched, but they work completely fine for what I need them to organize. So I have one container that has brow products, I have one container that has mascaras, and for this I did want to clear out everything from this drawer. Again, clear it out to wipe it down to then reset everything and only put back products that you're gonna use. For me, I had to toss like all of my mascaras essentially except for 2 because I had pink eye, or what I thought was pink eye. If you guys have been here a while, you know this whole saga that's been going on. Either way, I had to toss all of the mascaras that I had in this bin, and I kind of just like collect mascaras, so this was nice to just reset this area because I had so many and I just had to toss most of them. Because I only had 2 mascaras in here, this bin ended up being really free, and so I added in my concealers and my powder into here eventually and just kind of made it my like everyday essentials, if that makes sense, because my concealers didn't really have a place. These are like my under eye brightening concealers, didn't really have like a spot for them, so this works perfectly. On the side of the drawer, I like to stack up some palettes. These fit really nicely, and then beside that I have all of my Benefit boxed blushes and bronzers. You guys, if you haven't tried a boxed blush from Benefit, you should definitely try it. They last for freaking ever, and they're honestly the prettiest things, and they smell so good. So love having all of these readily available because I do actually use them pretty much every single time I do my makeup, so having those there. And then I also had my Marc Jacobs bronzers and like one highlight that have really big compacts, and so I kind of just stacked those on top of each other so they're easily accessible. And then all of it's essentially a jigsaw puzzle, and I'm just kind of trying to fit everything in. I also have one container that has blushes and one container that has highlights. Again, these are just like little Tupperware containers that fit everything nicely, and those were already organized with products I use, so I just tucked those into the back. Moving on to my lip drawer. Now this is a big mess because I do have some dividers, but most of the time my lipsticks were kind of just free floating, and obviously that's not very organized, so had to take these things out one at a time, and I kind of tried to organize as I go. So I put my lip glosses back in with the lip glosses, lip treatments back in with the lip treatments, and then I also had one container that had liquid lipsticks, and so I kind of just tried to pick out the shades that I knew I would wear and then put back the items that I'm not going to be using during this season back into storage, or my other makeup container, if you will. My goal for this drawer is to have everything in containers. I'd really like nothing to be free floating. For my eyeshadows, I have like pigments and like liquid cream shadows that I reach for quite often, and so I wanted to have a full container just for those. I did kind of double up on the containers, so in with the liquid lipsticks, I added my proper lipsticks, and then I had kind of more moisturizing lipsticks in with my glosses because they're kind of the same vibe. And then I did add a skinny long container that housed like my pencil lipsticks, and then also just like my specialty lipsticks kind of at the bottom because it had a lot of space. And once I kind of made sure everything had a home, placed all the containers in, and it looks really nice and definitely way more organized than when we started. And the last drawer that I had to tackle was my face products drawer that also had a bunch of lashes in it and just a bunch of random products that I didn't even know were in there, and I needed to do something about it. So I took everything out and contemplated my life and my decision on why I even started this in the first place. I just wanted to take everything out, again, putting away products I know I'm not going to use, whether it's in storage or donating or passing it on to friends and family, and only putting back products that I know I'm going to reach for in this moment and kind of stacking those onto the side. With my lashes, you guys didn't really see this part, but I got rid of so many lashes. Basically, if the lash was used or used multiple times, it was gone, and I still had so many lashes. So kind of just file folded those back into a box and put those towards the back so I can reach for them when I need them. And then on the side, I do have a little bin of like skincare products, and so on there I have like some serums and some primers and just different things. I did remove a couple products from this section and kind of just tidied it up for products I'm actually going to use. So that's kind of in the corner, and yeah, the middle section there has some Q-tips in it. These were really nice and great for makeup touch-ups that are quick. They have like a pointed end, and so I have kind of a collection of those and didn't really have a spot for them, so they get its own container now. And that is pretty much it for this drawer. It feels a lot better having a lot less face products around because I had way too many. It was very overwhelming every time I opened this drawer to choose what face product I wanted to use, and so now I have a smaller collection and it's a lot easier because they're all products I love. If you guys are interested in seeing product empty videos, I do a whole series on my IGTV of like what's in my trash, and I think I have 3 videos up, and then obviously with this declutter I have accumulated a lot more, so I'm gonna kind of pick and choose what products I want to talk about in my next couple videos on there. But go check out that series if you guys are interested in hearing reviews of products I like, what I'm gonna repurchase, what I'm not gonna repurchase, and different things like that. That's all in that series. And there we go, that is my makeup declutter for my everyday makeup station. Let's take a look at what it all looked like before we started. If you made it this far in the video or you saw the little secret message throughout the video, then yes, I do have a giveaway for this video because I feel like I can't do a makeup declutter and just show you guys an abundance of makeup that I know is ridiculous to have without sharing the love and giving some products to you guys. So I have a box here full of some stuff. There's a perfume, we got a lot of lip products, we got some OGX products, 2 palettes, a Loving Tan product, some Ole Henriksen, Too Faced, OPI nail polishes, MAC, YSL, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it's a nice array of things. I kind of tried to cover every area. So like I said, there's makeup, skincare, lip products, mascara, a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to tell you guys how you can win this. So you do have to be subscribed to this channel, Miss Michaela G, and give this video a thumbs up. And then following that, leave me a comment down below telling me one thing you love about yourself. I want there to be just like a plethora of self-love in the comments of this video, and also be sure to include your Instagram handle name into that comment so I can contact you, and then also follow me on Instagram. So again, the rules are be subscribed, like the video, leave me a comment down below telling me one thing you love about yourself, including your Instagram handle so I can contact you, and then also follow me on Instagram. Try and only leave 1 comment down below just so everyone has a fair chance. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you're excited about the giveaway. I know I haven't really done a giveaway on here in a while, so I really wanted to do that, and this is like a really good prize pack, so hopefully you guys are excited about it, and I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye!